From Morocco, Eyoub El-Amghari.
WLC debut for the Moroccan Eyoub El-Amghari. This is our opening bout of 7. It's WLC Letway Showcase. Bout number 1 set in the bantamweight division, 54 kilograms.
Eyoub El-Amghari, the Moroccan, fighting out of Qafazat Warrior Academy in Bangkok. They really tend to produce some tough individuals. Our main event tonight, Antonio Faria is a teammate of El-Amghari, and you'll know what he can do. I've seen plenty of the Moroccan fighting on the Muay Thai circuit in Thailand. Does love to go for the knockout, has fast hands, throws big overhand rights, big hooks. Big Mike Tyson fan. What combat sports athlete isn't? We'll be looking to provide the action here tonight. Some international flavor here at Letway Showcase.
From Myanmar, JJ.
World Letway Championship debut as well for JJ from Myanmar.
JJ, 26 years old, 168 centimeters tall, loves to use the feet, loves to use those low kicks. Question marks a little bit about his clinch game. Great to see a fighter coming out of Myanmar in this opening bout. WLC have been scouring the globe to get the right card together. Really successful comeback for the promotion at Hideout Battle. That one was fireworks. And it's a real gathering of styles, gathering of nationalities here again tonight. Myanmar, of course, the birthplace of this great sport. It is in their blood. So the Burmese fighter will be looking to represent up against the Moroccan.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for some world-class Letway action? This is the WLC Letway Showcase, and this is bantamweight action. 5 3-minute rounds presented by Fight Bro, the official fight gear partner of the WLC. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man has a record of 18 wins with 5 losses. Representing Morocco, give it up for Eyoub El-Amghari! And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man has a record of 90 wins, 25 losses, and 5 draws. Coming to us from Myanmar, he is JJ. 5 3-minute rounds of bantamweight WLC action, and when it gets underway, the man in charge is Nick Chapman.
This is an all bouts tonight at WLC Letway Showcase, scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds. The bell in round number 1. Blue and white trunks for the Moroccan Eyoub El-Amghari. Red and black trunks for the fighter from Myanmar, JJ. 121st bout of JJ's career, and again, his first in WLC. Also, the first ever appearance in World Letway Championship for Eyoub El-Amghari.
Fascinating to see just how many fights under the belt of JJ at age 26. Big discrepancy in the ring experience and the Letway experience of the two fighters. He does have fast hands though, El-Amghari.
On the rear teep, that landed flush. and just misses. Audacious from the Moroccan, looking for the naked uppercut, couldn't find it. They take JJ off his striking line. Kick from JJ. There's the head kick, definitely blocked. And the team from Elmghari. That's a hard outside kick. JJ sitting down on that. And the feint, and you can see that moved Elmghari.
Team really effectively, the Moroccan, using that range.
Missing with the right cross, swinging big though is Eyoub Elmghari. It's more measured early on, JJ. Resetting, missing that kick. Again, the team. It's finding a home early on. See the hand fighting in the center of the ring. That body kick gets through, then the overhand right. Again, the team partially caught. See with the right hand, counter right hand from Elmghari. JJ slowly cutting off the ring. Usually catching that kick again. We're starting to see the walk down pressure from the fighter from Myanmar, JJ.
Bags of experience. It's just when he does throw himself, he's telegraphing a little bit. It's being read by Elmghari. Big shot from the Moroccan. JJ losing his balance.
Just to slip right back to it, says the English referee Nick Chapman. And there's the team. Counter team. Definitely knocked Elmghari back. Good start to this fight, indeed. Start to this card.
Stepping up the aggression, Elmghari. That's what we're used to seeing from him, throwing that left-right hook.
And the team. It's been the most effective strike in round number one for Eyoub Elmghari is that rear teep. That's a very effective low outside kick from
End
JJ.
of round one.
And that's the end of round number one. With Andrew Whitelaw, I'm Sean Wheelock. So glad that you're with us for WLC Letway Showcase. After this bout, 6 more for this stacked card, including with our main event for the WLC Light Welterweight title. The Spaniard, Francisco Vinuelas, versus the champion from Portugal, Antonio Faria. We welcome all of you watching the World Letway Championship globally, including on Canal Plus, UFC Fight Pass, Titan Channel, and Arena Sports.
An interesting first round from both athletes. We're often used to a super explosive start to the card here at WLC. Often in other disciplines, you do see an element of fighters feeling each other out, trying to gauge the distance. You rarely see that in Letway. It's often just full throttle from the get-go. JJ was trying to deal with the superior range of Elmghari, trying to gauge his distance, use those low kicks to good effect. But just towards the end of the round, we saw the Moroccan start to let go with his hands a little bit more. He does put plenty behind his shot. We've seen him drop guys with no problem wearing gloves. The shots will land heavier, the bare knuckle, as you'd expect.
Seconds out of the ring, please, and seconds away from more WLC action.
Moments away from the start of round number 2 of this bantamweight fight. Chapman backing both fighters off. Both a bit overly eager. Now the start of round number 2. There's that outside kick, JJ really sitting down on that. So just not the impact of velocity from Elmghari's outside kick. Elmghari very effective with that rear teep in round number 1. Elmghari stepping forward, trying to cut off the ring now. Again, Andrew, you see that thudding outside kick from JJ. That kick partially caught. There's the dump, right back to it.
Elmghari finally getting the catch of the teep. He's been looking for it, as has JJ.
Loose closer now with his striking guard is the Moroccan Eyoub El-Amghari. See the bounce in his step.
Moving
More
well,
straight up and down.
Nice couple of right hands from the Moroccan.
And there's that teep. Jay pulling that kick back, but again, really moving El-Amghari. El-Amghari really reacting thus far in this fight, Andrew, on those feints on the kicks from Jay.
Yeah, he certainly looked a little bit sharper, the Moroccan, better footwork. He wants to catch the teep and land one of those big right hands. He's got a nice zip in his jab as well.
Bit of flash from El-Amghari, countered with technique by Jay on the low kick. Overhand right on the step in. There's the driving elbow, then acknowledged by Jay. Then you see the feint and you see El-Amghari moving off his striking line. Missing with the lead uppercut there, El-Amghari.
Looks to have got a read on Jay at the moment.
Off the ring, that's a nice turn from El-Amghari, looking for the driving headbutt, couldn't find it. There's the short headbutt. First headbutts of the card. Sporting touch of hands, right back to it.
Fascinating sequence right there. I mean, that's what we want to see, the use of the ninth limb. Can you use it effectively? Can you use it to turn the direction of a fight?
The low kick, right back to it, says referee Nick Chapman. Kick taking El-Amghari off balance. First work in the clinch of this bout. To the top, just as Chapman was going to break. Things definitely heating up here in round number 2. Slip, almost looking for the sweep off of the catch from Jay. Big right hand by Jay. That really stunned Eyoub El-Amghari. And it happens just before the bell to end round number 2.
Beautiful shot from the Burmese fighter. Timed it perfectly as well. There's always a lovely bit of drama when the bell rings after a sweet shot like that. Connected well, and he needed a moment like that, because the Moroccan has looked that little bit sharper, a little bit more zip to his shot. Jay, though, still very much in this fight, has had his moment. And they've only clinched up a couple of times. There was that headbutt. But greater experience of Jay. I want to see what he can do in the clinch, if he can turn the tide a little bit more in close quarters.
Looking to the corner of Eyoub El-Amghari.
Seconds out of the ring, please, and seconds away from more WLC action.
And round number 3, here we go. Jay immediately taking the center of the ring. Good combination. There's that outside kick by Jay off the El-Amghari combination. Already the temperature being turned up by both men. Side headbutt from Eyoub El-Amghari. Both fighters down to the canvas. From a side headbutt to a side headlock from El-Amghari.
Lively start from the Moroccan. It's a solid sequence from him. Nice to see him throw the headbutts as well in his WLC debut.
Dropped by the teep there, but not a knockdown. Not a concussive blow, but the force still dropping. It's a scoring blow, but not counted as a knockdown if you're new to World Lightweight Championship under this rule set. JJ trying to be longer. Nicely done on the switch kick. That landed flush to the rib cage. Swelling under the left thigh of the fighter from Myanmar, JJ. Keep caught again. Counter kick caught. Straight right hand, back to it. Good sequence from both fighters. Outside kick from Elimghari. JJ, though, you see so effectively throughout this fight, Andrew, cutting off the ring.
Yeah, his movement's been good. He's aggressive. He's always looking to move forward. But I've been impressed with the footwork of Elimghari. Now he's really starting to use that teep effectively.
Teep again, not much on that. These teeps are a lot more powerful in round number 1 than they are in round number 3 from Eyob Elimghari. Partially caught there. Stepping back into the pocket comes Eyob Elimghari. Spinning back kick and nearly a kick to the head of a grounded opponent, which would have been an illegal blow. That draws a smile on the face of Elimghari. Right back to it. Risky move there from JJ. No reward, all risk.
JJ constantly moving forward, constantly looking to apply the pressure.
And the outside kick. And then JJ slips as he resets his feet, but he did land again. There's no attempts to check those kicks from Elimghari. He's taken a lot of those big outside kicks through rounds 1, 2, and now here in round number 3. Body kick caught. Good short knee to the body.
Something we mentioned before the fight, the low kicks of JJ there. More or less his favorite move, and it's an advisable one as well. They're so effective, they're so painful, and they do build up. They do start to wear the opponent down.
Nice bit of refereeing by Nick Chapman. Called time. Addressing himself the issue with the loose tape and gauze on the ankle, not waiting for the corners to come in as he moves this fight along. Next stop, round number 4.
Interesting battle between these two. We mentioned the forward pressure of JJ. Landing low kick after low kick. Not being checked by Elimghari Ayoub, but Moroccan using the teep really well. Catching the teep of JJ and loading up with some big counters. Has landed some solid shots, and we see the left eye of JJ receiving some treatment. A little bit closed at the moment. Might negate his vision. And his right hook comes flying from Elimghari. Really interesting battle. Elimghari not looking quite so fresh now, as you'd expect in the 4th round.
Seconds out. Seconds out of the ring, please. Seconds out.
Maximum of 2 rounds, 6 minutes remains in this bantamweight fight. Round number 4. Body kick partially caught, but it again backs off Eyob Elimghari. More pressure from JJ. Nicely done, driving into the knee, just above the knee on the thigh. Head kick not getting through. Step in right hand from JJ. Step in right hand to counter from Eyob Elimghari. very subtle walk forward, walk down pressure from J.J. He's done that so effectively thus far in this fight.
Judges are like that constantly looking to move forward, constantly throwing those leg kicks. Aggressive.
See the bounce in the step of J.J. resetting. Really effectively cutting off the ring now. Putting Elimghari's back against the ring ropes. Elimghari trying to circle out, still moving backwards. Eyob Elimghari, the Moroccan, very much on his bike here in round number 4. Takes that low kick. And just misses from J.J. Another hard driving kick. Just not nearly the velocity, the intensity of the strength from Eyob Elimghari to counter. Continues to drive, continues. You see this sit down on those low kicks.
This is where Elimghari has had the better of things in that clinch. And you'd like to see a bit more from J.J. in those situations because he's been so effective like this. Moving forward, he's got Elimghari in the corner.
Elimghari trying to turn out, caught by J.J. Big driving knee. Separation quickly from Chapman, right back to it. Good sequence though from J.J. See the mouth of Eyob Elimghari coming open. Eats a big right hand, heavy breathing from the Moroccan, and down goes J.J. on the slip.
He's lost his balance 3 or 4 times now, J.J. Needs to be a little bit more controlled there, but he is having a very impressive round.
Same issue again is with the tape and gauze. Saw Nick Chapman address this in round 3. Calls time again to address the same issue here in round 4.
J.J. giving Elimghari so much to think about with those leg kicks. And invariably it's creating openings upstairs.
Like that efficiency from Chapman. Time in, round number 4 continues. Overhand right, misses from Elimghari, as does that headbutt. Eyob Elimghari trying to mix things up at this stage of the fight. Straight right hand. Another straight right hand from J.J. Rear uppercut from Elimghari. He's thrown that a few times in this fight. Good left hand counter on the right. Another big right hand from J.J. J.J. now coming forward off the 1-2 outside kick. Slips again. Elimghari nearly goes down as the feet tangle. We are headed now to the 5th and final round.
Well, that looks to me like a really important round for J.J. He's maintained the aggression. And it's great to see the exchanges at the end of the round. Both fighters landing some solid shots. You fancy it will be the Burmese fighter who will be more pleased as they head to their corners though. And what we often see is fighters coming over from other disciplines. They do have a strong start to the fight, but when the adrenaline starts to dissipate towards rounds 3 and 4, we often see the more experienced letway fighter start to assert themselves. More used to the pace, more used to the pain. It's a different vibe altogether, this sport. His team, J.J.'s doing a very good job looking after that eye, it seems. Has had to be wary of it. Moments in this fight. He's done some great work.
Seconds
Good
out of the
footwork,
ring, please.
Snappy jabs,
Seconds
good
out.
use of the teep. Landed some strong shots as well. And the aggression of J.J. has been a feature throughout, particularly as the fight has worn on. Will be fascinating to see how the judges see this one. Big 5th and final round.
Sporting touch of hands. Right back to it, and right back to the forward pressure goes Jay. Grand right doesn't get through. That right hand does. Big right hand! Really rocked Elmghari, took him off balance. See the intensity being turned up by both fighters. That's a powerful low kick that staggered from Eyoub Elmghari.
Sublime start to the round from Jay. That was a massive shot.
Big swings. That's the front kick. And you see on his bike goes Eyoub Elmghari backing up. Good striking guard now from Jay. 121st ever fight and first in WLC.
He's been in this situation many times before. And his demeanor kind of suggests to me that he smells blood here. That he can get this finish.
Sting has gone out of those teeth from Eyoub Elmghari that were so effective, especially in round number 1. That's a big downward elbow from Jay. Jay opening up with his full striking arsenal here in round 5. Elmghari just looking for a side headlock throw to slow things down. Nothing there. Refereeing again from Chapman to keep this moving. See the hand fighting. We saw a lot of that in round number 1. We saw a lot of those teeps too, but again, you see the effect just not there as it was in the opening round. So a lot of swelling in and around the left eye of Jay. As down goes Elmghari. Told to get right back up from Chapman. Looked almost out of exhaustion. But that swollen eye from Jay has not been a negative for him in his performance. Very strong from Jay. Nothing decided yet.
Well, it's so impressive the way he just continues to stalk Elmghari and continues to hammer that lead leg.
See the body language of the two fighters, Eyoub Elmghari wearily moving back, forward movement with purpose, with measure is Jay. Hard body kick again from Jay. Closing stages of this fight in the bantamweight division. Short headbutt from Eyoub Elmghari. Clinch on the body lock. That was defensive to get the separation. It does from Jay. Step in right hand again. Missing with the downward elbow is Elmghari. Uses that to close distance. Tie up again, looking for that side headlock throw. Stepping over the back to throw the knee. Oh, that was slick. Just before the bell as we end this fight.
Well, that may just have been a little exclamation mark for Jay. Just a reminder for the judges. Earlier in the fight, Elmghari was having the better of the clinch, but as it wore on, just so impressive from Jay. His conditioning spot on. He just seemed to get stronger and stronger. The experience really shining through for the Burmese fighter.
Eyoub Elmghari and Jay going the distance. This is our first of 7 bouts tonight, WLC Letway Showcase.
Dirty's cold. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a decision. The winner is celebrated by Fight Bro, the official fight gear partner of the WLC. After 5 rounds of action, we finally come to the judges' scorecards for your decision. And the winner, via split decision, fighting out of the blue corner, Eyoub Elmghari.
There was a quick look of disbelief on the face of Jay and call that an upset. The victory for the Moroccan Eyoub Elmghari.
Well, talk to me, Sean. It's an interesting one. I really thought Elmghari did look impressive in the first couple of rounds. He was throwing some good shots.